Coronation Street teen Brody Michaelis provides a potential new clue in Theo Silverton's murder investigation tonight. Could it link to Gary Windass? The drama begins as Brody is arrested on suspicion of theft and taken to the police station to be questioned by Des Lisa Connor Swain. The reason? His fingerprints were found all over Todd Grimshaw's phone, which has turned up at a pawn shop after going missing on the night of Theo's demise. This could connect Brody to the scene of the crime, or make one of the 6 official suspects look more guilty. Acting cool and cocky under interrogation from Lisa, Bad Boy Brody explains that he found the phone in a skip near the builder's yard that evening. Brody confesses that he sold the device to the pawn shop to make some fast cash, totally unaware that his decision would come back to haunt him. Kit Green, now back from his secondment, is livid over his son's arrest and insists that he shouldn't be implicated in the murder case. It seems that Kit needn't worry, though, as his police colleagues appear far more interested in someone else. Lisa and her boss D.I. Thompson discuss how the location of the phone leaves them with a dilemma over Gary. On one hand, it looks damning for Gary that Brody found the phone so close to the builder's yard, but there's also a possibility that it's just too obvious. Is it a clue or a red herring? Could someone be setting Gary up? We're unlikely to get firm answers for a while yet. Vicky Myers, who plays Lisa, recently told us, Lisa has felt quite disjointed where work is concerned. She's felt under pressure, so she's itching to get back out there. It's extremely complicated because there are so many people in the frame. Where do you go from there? It's going to be a long investigation, but that is exactly where she wants it to be. She doesn't want a quick nick, even though she's under pressure. She added, there's a new D.I. Thompson who wants to do everything by the book and is putting pressure on, not just on Lisa but also Kit and everyone who's in the station. It's also important to her because this is on her watch. So no matter how long it takes, she will get there in the end. Coronation Street fans have been left stunned after an early ITVX release finally pulled back the curtain on one of Weatherfield's most intriguing mysteries. For weeks, viewers have speculated about Theo's troubled behavior, secretive conversations, and unexplained disappearances. Now, the spotlight has shifted to an unexpected figure, Brody. The revelation doesn't just answer questions. It opens an entirely new chapter filled with tension, betrayal, and emotional consequences. From the moment Theo arrived at the center of the unfolding drama, something felt off. His nervous glances, carefully chosen words, and determination to keep certain details hidden suggested there was far more to his story than he was willing to admit. Fans developed countless theories online, with some believing Theo was protecting a family member, while others suspected he was involved in a criminal secret. Few, however, anticipated that Brody would emerge as the missing piece of the puzzle. The early ITVX episode cleverly builds suspense before delivering its bombshell. As several residents begin connecting the dots, fragments of conversations and past encounters suddenly take on new meaning. What once seemed like unrelated incidents are revealed to be part of a larger story linking Theo and Brody together. The twist transforms Brody from a background presence into a key player in the narrative. What makes the revelation particularly effective is the emotional complexity behind it. Rather than portraying Brody as a simple villain or innocent bystander, the episode presents a character caught in a web of difficult choices. His actions have clearly influenced Theo's decisions, but the reasons behind those actions remain layered and open to interpretation. This ambiguity is classic Coronation Street storytelling. The show's greatest strengths have always been its ability to blend mystery with human emotion. The Theo Brody storyline succeeds because it isn't merely about uncovering a secret, it's about understanding the people trapped within it. Every revelation carries personal consequences, affecting friendships, trust, and family relationships across the street. As the truth begins to emerge, Theo finds himself facing a difficult reality. Secrets that were once safely buried are now threatening to come into the open. The burden he has carried for so long becomes increasingly difficult to hide, especially as more residents start asking questions. Meanwhile, Brody must confront the fallout of his own involvement. The episode's pacing deserves particular praise. Rather than rushing to reveal every detail at once, Coronation Street carefully unveils information piece by piece. This approach keeps viewers engaged while ensuring the emotional impact of the revelation isn't lost. Each scene adds another layer of understanding, encouraging audiences to reconsider everything they thought they knew about both characters. Social media reactions were immediate, with fans expressing shock at Brody's connection to the mystery. Many praised the writers for crafting a twist that felt surprising yet believable. In an era where television audiences often predict major plot developments long before they happen, delivering a genuinely unexpected reveal is no small achievement. The storyline also highlights an important theme running through many of Coronation Street's recent plots: the consequences of secrecy. Characters frequently believe they can protect themselves or others by hiding the truth, only to discover that secrets have a way of resurfacing when least expected. Theo's situation serves as another powerful example of how silence can sometimes create bigger problems than honesty ever could. Looking ahead, the revelation raises more questions than it answers. What exactly motivated Brody's actions? How much does Theo still have left to hide? And perhaps most importantly, how will the wider Weatherfield community react when the full truth becomes public? Those questions are likely to drive the storyline forward in the coming weeks. One thing is certain: the relationship between Theo and Brody has become one of the most compelling aspects of the current Coronation Street landscape. Their shared history, hidden connections, and unresolved tensions provide fertile ground for future drama. Whether their bond ultimately leads to reconciliation or further conflict remains to be seen. For viewers, the early ITVX episode delivers exactly what great soap operas are meant to provide: surprises, emotional stakes, and plenty of reasons to tune in for the next installment. With Brody's role finally exposed, the mystery may be unraveling, but the real drama is only just beginning. As Weatherfield braces for the consequences of the truth, fans can expect more twists, confrontations, and heartfelt moments ahead. If this revelation is any indication, Coronation Street is far from finished, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.